my name is Melody and welcome back to Strawberry Lemon. So today is New Year's Eve, so I thought it would be really fitting to film my 2021 reading goals. So this year, 2020, I read a total of 35 books, which is actually really amazing for me because last year I only read 13 books and my goal was 25 books. So I set my goal to be 20 books this year and I passed that and I hit 35 books. So I'm so happy about that. And I think for next year, I'm also gonna set my goal to be 35 books. So I'll up it from 20. And yeah, I think this year was a bit of an anomaly because I was at home for basically the whole year. I didn't have to factor in travel time, all of my club meeting times. So there's a lot of time that I was free to do more readings. I think 35 books should be really manageable. I hope. It'll be awesome to pass 35 books, but we'll see about that. And yeah, another goal of mine besides reading 35 books is to read at least 15 to 30 minutes every single day because I have a habit of going on long periods of time of just not reading, which is so bad. And I think 15 minutes is super duper manageable, like really manageable. There really isn't an excuse to not read 15 minutes every day. And yeah, I think I can do that. And then the next few goals I have is really to help expand my reading because I found that I usually just read young adult fantasy mostly. So I really want to expand my reading. So first I want to read more horror books. Like, I don't know why. I'm pretty bad at watching horror movies, but I really want to be scared when reading a book. Like I pick up horror books to be frightened. If you don't frighten me, I'm like, really? Like, I'm so disappointed. I want to be scared. I want to be like looking behind my back, seeing if there's like a monster creeping up on me, that kind of fear. While reading, only while reading. So yeah, in terms of horror, some books that I have had on my TBR for really long that I want to get to are definitely The True, My Sister the Serial Killer, and Battle Royale. Battle Royale, like, I'm so late to it and I just really want to read it. And then next, I also want to read a lot more middle grades. I feel like when I watch videos of people wrapping up their middle grades, often it's like, it really gives them a warm, comfy, like a blanket wrapped around them feeling. And I want that feeling so much. I don't want to be destroyed by all the books I read. So some books that I really hope that I get to are Amari and the Night Brothers, which has a super cool cover and it's coming out in January. And then The Magnificent Monsters of Cedar Street cover is so cute, and Frostheart, also super cute cover. And yeah, besides horror and middle grades, I also want to get into mangas. Like, I really want to get into mangas. I don't know why, but I just do. Some books I have on my radar is definitely Tokyo Ghoul, Dead Man Wonderland, and The Drifting Classroom. If you have recommendations, please link them down below. I just need all the recommendations possible. And besides that, I also want to get into adult fantasy because I do read a lot of young adult fantasies. So some adult fantasies that are really hyped and sound amazing and I really want to get to are The King of the Wild, The Rage of the Dragons, Jade City, Nevernight, Game of Thrones. I'm determined to start Game of Thrones next year. I have it. Where is it? I have it on my floor. I am reading this hopefully in January. I am determined to read this book. And yeah, I know a lot of popular adult fantasies. So if you have any like less hyped, under the radar adult fantasies that you love, please comment them down below. And then last but not least, I also want to read more classics because I actually bought some classics right here. I got them from my bookshelf. I have Frankenstein, Wuthering Heights, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And I also have 2 of Jane Austen's book, I think. So I really want to get into reading these classics. And if you have favorite classics, let me know. Classics just I just want to read them all. And since I have them already, why not read them, right? And going into that would be my next goal of next year, would be to get my physical TBR down. I looked at my bookshelf today and I think I probably have like 60 to 80 books on my physical TBR, which is so bad. And it's not books that I bought this year. They're all books that I bought when I was into reading like 4 or 5 years ago that I haven't read yet. So I need to get that down, and I also need to buy less books. I did pretty well since I started my booktube channel, but yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to the system that I have now, which is to max buy 2 books. I can only buy 1 or 2 books a month, and then if I read 10 books, I can buy an extra book. Also, if I don't read 2 books that month, I'm not allowed to buy 2 books. I can only buy 1 book so that my TBR doesn't increase. It will stay the same or it will go down. And then the last goal that I have for next year is more of a channel goal. So I am hoping to update at least once a week, every single week. I really hope I get this, but yeah, I don't want to stop when the semester starts. I want to be really consistent, have content for you guys, and I'm already getting a head start. I have 2 vlogs I'm in the middle of filming of. I have 1 video filmed already. And yeah, I just have pre-filmed videos ready for y'all, and I am determined. Thank you for sticking with me. I think I've had this channel for 6 months now, almost 7 months by January. So I really appreciate everyone that is subscribed to my channel. I hope you liked this video. Please let me know the goals you have down below, any recommendations you have for things that I want to read more of. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Happy New Year, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!